Some other options to consider are the private universities. And I'm going to talk about some reasons that students might want to consider that. One thing about the private institutions are often they are smaller campuses and smaller class sizes. So for some students, that's really important. They want that smaller, more personal feel. Now, tuition at private institutions are more, but because they have large private donors funding the schools, there's often opportunities for large scholarships as well. So I know my daughter wanted that small environment, and in her case, she got a great scholarship. And then when it came time for the final option of her package that was offered, it still really was out of our reach. But again, because it was a small school, I was able to call the financial aid office and talk with them, and they were able to work with us personally. We had some changes in our finances. And when I talked to the office about that, within a couple of weeks, they were actually able to add $15,000 to her scholarship. So in the end, she was able to get enough scholarships from the private college that made the price of her attending what it would have been to go to the public university. So for her, that turned out to be an option that we could consider. And so you can call. I always encourage students to call those offices personally. Don't ever be afraid to reach out to the institutions and call them and ask your questions, because that's what they're there for. And often in our private institutions, they're really able to work with you. So I always encourage students, even though the prices initially do start out higher, don't rule it out. Apply for the colleges, apply for the scholarships, talk with them. It might turn out that that's an option for you and it makes it affordable. And so as Jeff mentioned earlier, there's just a different feel at every place. So I always like to encourage people that right now that's more difficult, but visit all the colleges and universities that you can. Visit everywhere, get the feel, see what you like, because there's not a one size fits all when it comes to your education. And as we're talking about tonight, there are so many different options that you'll find the one that's right for you. And in my own personal experience, I have an associate's degree from a community college, I have a bachelor's degree from a state university, and I have a master's degree from a private university. So I tried all three of them. I got a different degree at each one, and it's been fantastic. So I just really encourage you, don't rule out anything, because the option may work out for you. As you can see from our list here, we have a lot of private colleges and universities right here in Oregon. Some of them are connected to religious organizations, and then there's a connection to the university, but some are not. They offer bachelor's degrees, some offer graduate programs like business degrees, law degrees. So there's a lot of opportunities, different sizes, different options. So just be sure to check those all out and don't rule out anything.